In a recent interview conducted close to the release of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, I think that's the name of the film. Man, I already forgot the name of that film. Anyways, the star of that film, Paul Rudd, was asked about his future as Ant-Man in the MCU and the potential of Ant-Man 4. And he says nobody's talked to him or said anything in regards to a future, which I don't entirely believe. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was arguably the worst film in the trilogy. Again, I really like the first two Ant-Man films, and I really like the second one. I know I'm in the super minority on that one, that I think it's the best one of the trilogy, but hey, you know, everybody has an opinion. Whatever the case is, I think it's pretty evident that Ant-Man will be back in the MCU, we just don't know when. So when interviewers, and I mean multiple interviewers, caught up with Paul Rudd to ask him about his future, upcoming Avengers films, and of course, Ant-Man 4, he said he's heard nothing since the release of the film, and he has no idea if or when Ant-Man will be back in the MCU. Now, everybody's running with this saying, well, it's over, Ant-Man is done, they're pretty much going to give up on Ant-Man, and I don't see why anybody believes Paul Rudd. Literally a day before he was announced to be playing Ant-Man, there was a red carpet interview, and the interviewers, multiple of them from big trades, asked Paul Rudd if it's true that he is in fact Ant-Man and that he's been cast for months. He looks at them and with a straight face says, I've never heard of that. What's Ant-Man? To multiple interviewers. He knows the PR way. He knows how to lie because that's his job as part of Hollywood and Marvel. Now, let's just be clear about this one. In what sense do they have Ant-Man and Wasp deal with Kang and all that and cause a bigger rift in the multiverse with all the Kangs coming together because he killed the Conqueror and not bring him back for crossovers or in future Avengers films? Or even bring him back in another Ant-Man. Now, I don't think we get another Ant-Man. I think the trilogy was enough, but what sense does it make, right? And also think about this one. Many of the people that are sharing this on their websites and saying it's true, they don't know what to do with Ant-Man, they might be done with him, we don't know if Paul Rudd is coming back. These same scoopers are the ones that were literally saying he's going to pop up in Daredevil Born Again and Spider-Man 4. So which is it? See what I mean? They're contradicting their own scoops that came out before and after these reports. Something doesn't match up here. They're not just going to abandon Ant-Man, guys. That's not going to happen. That doesn't make sense. That's not how this universe works. He will be back. But I guarantee you, Ant-Man 4 is not happening. Quote me on that. I hope I'm wrong, because I would love another, you know, no pun intended, smaller scale Ant-Man film that's like the first two, but I don't see it.